Hello YouTubes, today is September 8th, 2010.
Welcome to What Matters to Us Daily. I'm Lance Beckett.
And I'm Anthony Rose.
I think I'm gonna download my mind.
British Columbia Automobile Association and Traffic Safety Foundation is trying to slow down fast-driving people by creating an optical illusion of a child chasing a ball in the street. They're painting it on the roads in school zones. When painted in an elongated manner, it appears three-dimensional at the correct distance. From further away, it looks like a smudge, but when you get up closer on it, it actually reveals a child that looks like she's chasing a ball out into the street. This optical illusion speed bump has already begun testing since September 7th, yesterday, in West Vancouver, Canada.
The federal government has warned citizens of Pavilion, Wyoming, not to drink the water in their town. The citizens have also been warned to use adequate ventilation when showering to reduce the risk of causing an explosion. The small town of Pavilion, Wyoming is located in an area with a lot of natural gas development. 23 of the town's wells, 19 of which provide drinking water, were found to have low levels of hydrocarbon compounds, which are the compounds that make up oil, in the wells. This constitutes 89% of the town's drinking water. Now, I don't know about you, but I'd be thinking twice about the industry in my area if my showers were possibly explosive.
Take two. In Kissimmee, Florida, there was a woman mistakenly arrested for prostitution. An Orlando mother, Paola Londona, a 31-year-old, was mistaken for a woman with the same name who is 7 years younger, 5 inches taller, and looks nothing like her at all, as you can judge for yourself. Osceola County Sheriff said they relied on incorrect info when Broward County investigators confirmed they had the right suspect. Londano, the mother, was returning from a Caribbean cruise with her family when she was arrested and jailed for over 36 hours. Now, Londano, the alleged prostitute, faces charges of prostitution, child abuse, possession of heroin, and drug paraphernalia. What I'm wondering is, how did this lady sit in jail for over 36 hours when they had photographs of the other woman that they were actually looking for?
A couple of videos ago, I talked a little bit about the Burn a Quran Day being planned by the Dove World Outreach Center in Gainesville, Florida. On Tuesday, Pastor Terry Jones responded to pleas from General David H. Petraeus to reconsider these actions as they may endanger the lives of soldiers in predominantly Muslim lands. The pastor was quoted by the LA Times as having said, "We should address radical Islam and send a very clear message that they are not to retaliate in any form." What reality is this pathetic, ignorant excuse for a spiritual leader living in, where he thinks that actions such as what's being planned by he and his group of hate-mongering cohorts are okay and should be enforced by a show of military strength? In response to this, the only thing to be done that could really be called fair is to burn Pastor Terry Jones' chosen book of fairy tales and mythology. So I'm still up for Burn a Holy Bible Day. Who's with me?
Now to update you on something I touched on in a few videos back about the New York City Islamic Center, also known as Park 51. The man behind Park 51 is named Imam Faisal Abdul Rauf. He has spoken out against the French ban on women wearing face-covering veils, or burqas as they're referred to in the Islamic tradition, a Swiss ban on the architecture style of minarets, which are spires built mostly in Middle Eastern architecture, and the fire bombings of churches in Malaysia. The Imam is preaching a tolerant brand of Islam. He also made a valid point in pointing out that a lot of Muslims also died in the 9/11 attacks, and has been quoted as saying, "If Muslims curse the Christians, then the Christians will curse the Muslims, and people will curse Allah, and Allah is going to hold us," referring to Muslims, "responsible for that." And that's what mattered to us today.
Don't forget to check out the links in the underbar.
Don't forget to hit the subscribe button.
If you've got any suggestions about stories we should cover, feel free to drop us a line.
And don't forget to check the website at www.wmtudaily.webs.com.
And we're looking for contributors to the website, so if you like to write or you like to take photos of current events, hit us up.
And that's what matters to us daily, signing off.